we're going to learn is how to prepare for the expression test in A1 level. So I have a couple of questions for you, and yeah, can you all see my screen here? I'm sharing with expression. Is it visible?
Yes, madam. It's very visible.
Yeah. Okay, so in A1 level or any level, if you take, there are like 4 tiles for the exam. So first tile is hören. The second tile is lesen. Hören means to hear, hearing exam. Lesen means leserverstehen, we call. So reading the comprehension and understanding the comprehension and writing the answer in the sense with connecting with an MCQ with A or B or C. Or sometimes, yeah, you have to just write the alphabet there. Yeah, that's the hören and the lesen part. Then coming to schreiben, that has two tiles, tile 1 and tile 2. Now basically we are going to touch the expression part, which is for 15 minutes. So complete speaking is for 15 minutes. So we have in this speaking, we have tile 1, that is tile means part, tile 1. Then the second part is tile 2. Then we have tile 3 for expression, complete expression, and within 15 minutes you have to complete this. So going to the first tile, we have sich vorstellen. That is, sich vorstellen means to introduce oneself or introduce yourself. So the examiner, which is called as proofer, will greet you with Guten Morgen or Guten Tag whenever is your exam. Mostly it will be in the morning or in the afternoon sessions. So she will greet you, and then she will small introduction she will give about herself and other some of her colleagues who are there on the table with to ask and to judge you guys. So she will introduce her name and she will introduce her colleagues also. Das ist meine Kollegin or das ist mein Kollege, and tell their names, and she will talk about herself also with name. Then she will also give the card to all 4 of you. In a table there are 4 people. So they will she will give the card to you. This card has Name, Alter, Land, Wohnort, Sprachen, and Beruf. So these questions you need not mug up at all, because when you are learning, when you have started your language, the basic level itself, after teaching you the alphabet, the greetings, the number system, the conjugation of the verbs, then the last part of the basic level understanding will be the your self introduction. Then only we will go to the lesson. All the 12 lessons we will cover with prepositions, without prepositions, accusative cases, dative cases, nominative. So this is like totally a basic thing to, you need not mug up at all. So first we will go one after the other. Now they're asking the nama. So you have to talk about your name. So what are the different possibilities of talking about your name, saying your name is, you can use the verb called heißen, which is very formal, and you can say ich heiße and so and so, whatever is your name. Suppose my name is like Sri Vidya. Ich heiße Sri Vidya, and my second name, the surname also you have to say, or family name, whatever I have. So ich heiße and my name you have to say. Or ich bin, you can say ich bin so and so. Mein Name ist, and your name. These are the 3 ways of talking about your name. Then coming to alter. Alter means age, whatever is your age. Ich bin, if you are like 20 years old, if you are 30 years old, ich bin 30 Jahre alt. So you already know the numbers. You have learned the number system, so it should not be a difficult part to talk about your number. Age. So ich bin 30 Jahre alt, ich bin 35 Jahre alt, whatever is your age, you will. Then coming to Land. Land means country. So from which country are you coming? So this is also a very basic thing. Ich komme aus Indian, ich komme aus Deutschland, ich komme aus Spanien, ich komme aus Italien. So wherever you are coming from, then ich komme, common is the verb, you are conjugating the verb and using the preposition called aus, and you are writing the country, yeah, saying, talking about the country. And then Wohnort, where are you residing? So Wohnort is basically where you reside. So in India, if you reside in Delhi, so ich wohne in Delhi, ich wohne in Bengaluru, ich wohne in Berlin, ich wohne in Frankfurt. So whichever place. So wohnen is a specific area and land is like the country. So wherever you reside, that specific name of the place you can talk. Then Sprachen. Sprachen means languages. Which languages can you speak? So what are the languages? Suppose I speak multiple languages. So I use the verb here with sprechen. So sprechen, don't get confused with sprechen and sprachen. Sprechen is a verb and sprachen is a noun, plural form. Sprache, singular. Sprachen is plural. So ich spreche Hindi, Telugu, English, yeah, then Kannada, then Gujarati, und ein bisschen Deutsch. So since you are learning German, so and you have completed your A1 level, then only you are going for the exam. So you can speak, converse definitely after you have completed your A1 level. Definitely you should be able to speak the basic things like going to the supermarket and ordering things or buying things or taking an appointment with someone or having a termin or Verabschiedung. You should be able. So Sprachen. So ich spreche so and so und etwas Deutsch or ein bisschen Deutsch. Or you need not tell that ich lerne Deutsch. I am learning German. Then Name is done, Nama is done, Alter is done, Land is done, Wohnort is done, Sprachen is done. Coming to Beruf. Beruf is your profession. So we, when we are teaching the students, we give a handout with professions. So we have Kellner, Kellnerin. So in Germany, the professions are like segregated with, differentiated with male profession and female profession. So the female profession, most of the professions have IN, and for the female professions, it will be ER. So for example, some of them may not be the same, but most of them, 80% of the professions, male professions are ER, and the female professions end with IN. So for example, Kellner, Kellnerin, Pilotin, Arts, Arztin, Engineerin, Chemikerin, then Mechanikerin. So like this, professor, lehrer. See, if you see, most of the professions have ER, masculine, and I. Suppose I am a teacher. I am a German teacher. So what is your profession? I am learning, or I am an English teacher. So ich bin English Lehrerin von Beruf. Ich bin English Lehrerin von Beruf. So I am a English teacher by profession. Now I am learning German. So these are the different methods of answering. Once again, I repeat, Nama completely. Ich heiße, my name is Srividya and my second name is Sri Subramanian. So ich heiße Srividya Subramanian. Ich bin, whatever is my age, I will say ich bin so and so Jahre alt. Ich komme aus Indien. Ich wohne in Bengaluru. Ich spreche Hindi, Telugu, Kannada und etwas Deutsch. Oder ein bisschen Deutsch. Oder I don't want to say all those things. Ich lerne Deutsch. Okay. So, and profession, ich bin English Lehrerin von Beruf. So here the verb here is heißen or bin, that is sein verb, or it can be ist. That is again mein Name ist. Okay. Then Alter, ich bin. Then sein is a conjugation. Land, ich kommen is a verb. Conjugation. Conjugation plays a very, very major important role by forming a sentence or anything. Then Wohnort, then ich wohne. Wohnen is a verb, you have to conjugate. All for ich perspective. Ich perspective conjugation is not at all difficult. Then sprechen is a verb, it is an irregular verb. Ich spreche, yeah. Then Beruf, ich bin. So there are different ways of answering for Beruf also. Ich bin English Lehrerin von Beruf. Or you can also say, ich arbeite als Englischlehrerin. Or ich bin Ingenieur von Beruf, or ich arbeite als Engineer. Yeah. So these are the different ways of saying. Now the proofer is, you have done, this is like 5 marks. If you are doing this properly, 5 out of 5 is like 100% guaranteed. Now the proofer won't just leave you like that. Now the proofer wants to ask, once again, she wants to like confirm whether you know the spellings properly, whether you have learned the alphabets properly. Suppose she asked me, "Können Sie bitte den Namen buchstabieren?" Buchstabieren is to spell. Yeah. Could you please spell the name? She will ask. So how do I spell my name? My name is Srividya. So Srevidya. Once again, I'm repeating. So Srevidya is the spelling of my name. So this is how. Then she might ask your telephone number, or she might ask what is the spelling of Indian. Können Sie bitte Ihre Telefonnummer sagen? So could you please say your telephone number? My telephone number is 8072. So there they test the number, whether you have learned it properly, you know it properly. Yeah. Then otherwise, they will also ask you, können Sie bitte den Namen von deinem Wohnort buchstabieren? So since you are living in Delhi, so DALHE. So you should know the numbers properly. So there they are checking your alphabets and the number system here. Okay, then this is all about tile 1. Now we go with tile 2. Hope it's clear to you. Yeah, tile 2, coming to the tile 2, she will ask all the partners. By the time much time is not taken here, because you have completely 15 minutes for yourself and the partners and the proofer to complete this task. Now she will be giving you different cards. So this is like the thema is topic. Thema means, so tile 2 we are going Informationen bitten Informationen geben. So this is a partner Arbeit. We call it as partner Arbeit, means partner work. So your partner and you will be given cards, 2 cards. So suppose she or he is giving you Arbeitszeit and Kollegen. So you should know the meaning of this. Then only you can make a question. Okay. So you have here 6 plus 6, 12 cards. Suppose she is giving each one of them 2 cards. Then she's asking them to form a question, so that you're only with the questions. It can be a W question or it can be a yes or no question. So only then you can properly form a question. You should know the verb positions while forming a question. Then only your partner can answer it properly for you. Okay. So now you have got this many cards. So she is giving you, for example, Arbeitszeit and Kollegen. So Arbeitszeit, first you should know the meaning of Arbeitszeit. Arbeitszeit means work timings. Yeah. What is your work timing? Kollegen means colleagues. Spaß means fun. Arbeitskleidung means your work dress, or it is also called as uniform. Yeah. Arbeitsplatz means workplace. Aufgaben means tasks. Lieblings, then come to the next topic called sport. In the sport, you have this thing. So Lieblingssport means favorite sport. Then Schwimmen, you know swimming. Wochenende, weekend. Abend, evening. Ball, it's a ball. And Fahrrad is cycle. So this, hello, sorry. Anyone has a question here? Okay, so this many cards are there. Now suppose she gives you Arbeitszeit and Kollegen. Now you have to form a question to your partner. It can be he or she, so that they answer it. They should understand your question. You should properly form it. Then, so only then you get another 10 marks for this. Just 10 marks. So the complete marks are like 25 marks. So first 5 marks is gone with the self-introduction. Now this is 20 and tile 3 is, this is 10 and the tile 3 is also 10. So you have to get 5 marks for your question, and the partner also will, same way like how you are asking a question, the partner also will ask you a question. You should be able to answer that as well. So we'll take the Arbeitszeit. Okay. So Arbeitszeit and profession. So this is related question. So what can I add? There are multiple ways of asking. So you will be giving a few seconds to like think about. So what can I think? Arbeitszeit is nothing but work timing. So I can ask my colleague, I can ask my partner, one, arbeiten Sie? Simple question. When do you work? Second way, von wann bis wann arbeiten Sie? From when to when do you work? Sind Ihre Arbeitszeit lang? Are your work timings very long? Arbeiten Sie auch am Wochenende? Work, or do you work on weekend as well? See, there are multiple questions. So for the first question, wann arbeiten Sie? So I know how to use the prepositions von and bis. I have learned in the 4th chapter. So my teacher has taught me. So ich arbeite, simple. Ich arbeite von 9 bis 17 Uhr. So better to use the formal way of addressing, because 5 o'clock, after 12 o'clock, it is 13, 14, 15, 16, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 15 will be 17. So ich arbeite von 9 bis 17 Uhr. Simple, 5 to 5. Then another question, my partner or you will ask, Kollegen, sind Ihre Kollegen sehr nett? One way. Wie viele Kollegen haben Sie? Second question. Sind Ihre Kollegen, gehen Sie mit Ihren Kollegen zum Mittagessen? So do you go with your colleagues for the lunch? Okay. So like you have 3-4 ways of asking. So my first question, yeah, ich gehe mit meinen Kollegen zum Mittagessen. Yes. Naturally, ich gehe mit meinen Kollegen zum Mittagessen. Or meine Kollegen sind sehr nett. My colleagues are very, very kind. Ja, ich habe viele Kollegen in meinem Büro. Alle sind meine Kollegen. So I have lot of colleagues in my office. All are my colleagues. Yeah. So ich habe 10 Kollegen in meinem Abteilung. I have 10 colleagues in my department. So that is done. Now come to the second one, Spaß and Arbeitskleidung. Spaß, fun. Haben Sie Spielspaß? Do you have a lot of fun? Or haben Sie viel Spaß im Büro? Do you have a lot of fun in the office? Genießen Sie Ihren Tag? So do you enjoy your day in the office? Genießen Sie Ihren Tag im Büro? Yeah. So your answer, ja, wir haben viel Spaß. Wir haben viel Spaß. Manchmal gehen wir ins Kino, manchmal zum Abendessen, manchmal zum Mittagessen. Wir haben auch Party. You can answer, ja. And then, ja. So, haben Sie Arbeitskleidung? Tragen Sie Uniform zum Büro? Do you wear uniform to the office? So, you will be given few seconds to think about. So, you should know the word Arbeitskleidung, the work dress. What do you wear? Was tragen Sie zur Arbeit? Oder was tragen Sie zum Büro? Ich trage Hemd und Hose. Oder ich trage einen Anzug mit Krawatte. So I wear an Anzug. Anzug is like formal clothing and also a tie. Wir haben kein Uniform. We don't have any uniform. Yeah. Then coming to Arbeitsplatz, workplace. So so better to ask all the questions in Z form rather than do. You can ask, but to be in safe side, conjugation, and if you're not sure about the conjugation, but don't shift from Z to do to Z. Stick on, if you are firm with conjugations, if you are clear with irregular and regular conjugations, you can ask in do forms. If you're not sure, better to go with Z form. Now, Arbeitsplatz. So, workplace. So, wie gemütlich ist Ihr Arbeitsplatz? So, how cozy is your Arbeitsplatz, working place? Ist Ihr Arbeitsplatz sehr groß? Is your working place very big? All with yes or no? Or arbeiten Sie auch am Wochenende in Ihr Arbeitsplatz? Do you also work on weekends in your workplace? Wie groß ist Ihr Arbeitsplatz? So how big is your workplace? So what is your answer? Mein Arbeitsplatz is ziemlich groß. It's quite big. Yeah. Aufgaben. Then wie viele Aufgaben haben Sie in Ihrem Büro? Haben Sie so viele Aufgaben? Do you have lots of tasks to complete? Ja, wir haben so viel. Wir müssen von morgen 9 bis 17 Uhr arbeiten. So we have to work from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So we have lot of. Aber wir machen eine Pause, but we also take a break. See, Aufgaben is nothing but tasks. Manchmal haben wir keine Aufgaben. Sometimes we don't have any tasks. So these are the ways to form questions. Not just, don't stick on with one single this thing. You can use whatever you know, but with the correct grammar. So after this, I'll just tell you the rules of writing the sentence forming, because these are the basic understanding how to go with the questions and how to go with the this thing. Okay, coming to the Lieblingssport. Okay, so Lieblingssport is, as I told, it is favorite game. So was ist Ihr Lieblingssport? Welcher Sport ist Ihr Lieblingssport? Sehen Sie Ihr Lieblingssport? Do you watch your favorite game? What is your favorite game? So mein Lieblingssport ist Cricket. Or mein Lieblingssport ist Fußball. Ja, ich spiele mein Lieblingssport manchmal, sometimes. Then, Schwimmen. Gehen Sie zum Schwimmen? Oder schwimmen Sie gern? Simple question. Schwimmen Sie gern? Nein, ich schwimme nicht gern. Sometimes not necessary that you always give yes and yes questions only. It can be no also. Nein, ich schwimme. For me, example, I don't swim. So, nein, ich schwimme nicht so gern. So, I don't swim gladly. Then Wochenende. Was machen Sie am Wochenende? What do you do on weekend? So what do you do on weekend? You can say, I watch film, I meet my friends, or I go for lunch. So, or I sleep for a long time. So, ich schlafe lang, you can say. Ich treffe meine Freunde, you can say. Or ich gehe zum Abendessen oder Mittagessen mit Freunden, you can say. So, I go for lunch or dinner with my friends, you can say. Yeah. Then the next, this is Abend. So, evening. Was machen Sie am Abend nach der Arbeit? See, after the. So you can use the prepositions or the dative or accusative prepositions you have learned. Here only you can show that you know or you have learned. In this present format. So Abend. So was machen Sie am Abend? Nach der Arbeit. So what do you do in the evening after work? So ich spiele mit meinen Kindern. So I play with my children. Or ich schaue Fernseher, I watch TV. Or ich sehe mein Lieblingssport, I see. Or ich lese ein Buch, so I watch my favorite sport. Sometimes I read books. So what you form is, how creative you are forming the sentence is up to you. What you have learned, all those things you can put it in the sentence in the form of speaking, because yeah, that's the only way to show that you have learned, you know that, to get good marks. Then Ball. Spielen Sie Ball? One way. Kaufen Sie Ball für Ihren Kindern? Nein, ich spiele keinen Ball. I don't play any ball. Kaufen Sie Ball für Ihren Kindern? Do you buy ball for your kids? Yeah. Meine Kinder sind klein, meine Kinder sind klein, my kids are small. So yeah, I buy ball. Yeah. Then the next question, how do you go to a workplace? Do you go by cycle or do you go by, or do you have cycle or what? So, fahren Sie Fahrrad zur Arbeit? Do you drive cycle to your workplace? Yes. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so ich fahre mit dem Fahrrad zur Arbeit. So I drive with the cycle or I take my cycle to the workplace. Oder ich manchmal oder am Wochenende fahre ich Fahrrad. Sometimes or in the weekends, I ride the cycle. Das ist gesund. You can also add your point. That is healthy. Yeah. So that is with Fahrrad. So this is with the tile 2. So understanding the word, that is the noun or the word, is very, very important. and what kind of questions you should ask, because it's all with W questions or yes or no questions. So how to form? So if you are using a W question, you know the W question comes in the first position, the verb in the second position, and the rest of the sentence with a question mark. If it is a yes or no question, you know the rule, yes or no. It is the verb in the first position, then continued with the subject, then the rest of the sentence. So see here, I have used kaufen Sie Fahrrad, haben Sie Fahrrad, oder fahren Sie mit dem Fahrrad zur Arbeit. So do you go ride your cycle to the workplace? This is what I'm asking. So what you form and how you form and using the grammar appropriately is very, very important. That only gives you marks. Yeah. So sometimes if you understand the gender in a wrong way, then that is fine, because gender is like two small mistake can be avoided, or they will not much concentrate on this small. Suppose farad is das farad, actually instead of das farad you used mit. Actually if you use a preposition called mit, then it becomes mit dem farad. But if you have not used mit dem farad and you have just used mit das farad instead of, you forgot to use, so that will not be counted, but you are using the preposition mit. But if you don't know the gender, then using it wrong, or if you are using the sentence, or when you are forming a W question or yes or no question, you are making a like big mistakes, then that definitely that is counted and marks will not be given for that. So those things has to be taken care. Okay, then expression tile 3. This is another tile. Then you have, this is like bitten formulieren and again darauf reagieren. So your partner, again same way, you are given 2 cards, then you have to pick. Suppose if you don't know, you will see the card and you don't know, you can ask for an exchange. You can definitely ask for an exchange, they will give you. 2 times that can be done. So first there you got the words, so you understood the words, so somehow you form the sentence. Now you are given the pictures, so you should know the word in German. So you should know the word in German. So definitely, so there are, like as I said here, there are 6 plus 6 pictures. So you should know the name of the, what is this called in German. So what is the meaning in English? What is the meaning of Postamt? Postamt means post office branch or postal outlet. Postal outlet. Then this is, here he has given luckily taxi. Then the next person is, the next picture you can see is swimmen is, they have done a cross here. That means you are not allowed to swim here. Then the next one is the Rechnung, that is the bill. You're going to the restaurant and you're paying the bill. Then key, this is key. Then this is Rechnung, this is Schwimmen, this is taxi, and this is Postamt. Then this form, with this you have to make a question, request question. Then this is key, so this is called a Schlusel. So you should know the word here. This is shoes, Schuhe, shoes and Schuhe. This is what I see is like you are in the vacation, reading and you're eating something, you are in the vacation kind of. So book and something you are sitting and then you're eating and reading and you're enjoying. Then this is like a bottle of water or bottle of milk. Then this is Flasche. Okay, suppose you haven't understood this, you can say, ich habe das nicht verstanden. Können Sie bitte andere Karte geben? So, could you please give me another card? So, they will definitely give you. Then, this is like money. Geld. It is called as Geld. Then this is at 6 o'clock, you are having an appointment on Donnerstag. So Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag. So D is Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag, and Sonntag. So you are having an appointment on Thursday at 6 o'clock. Then similarly, eating and drinking here is not allowed. It's not allowed. Verboten. Verboten is like, Then this is Bahnhof, railway station. So few things they themselves will give. But this is all nothing to do with yes or no questions. This is all with request. So how do I request my partner? Could you please drop me in the post armed? So how will I do? You have to use the verb called kionten for request. So there are like multiple ways of asking, but for sometimes it can be polite, sometimes it need not be polite. There are three ways of like using the verb called kionen. One is kionen, this is can. This verb is content, this is could, and this is a past tense of kionen. This we cannot use because this is used as I was a child, I could drive the car. This is where we are using content. Now we are going to use this verb for usage of this kind of sentence. So this is very polite. We call it as höflich. Höflichkeit. This is called as or Höflichkeit or Höflichbitten. So yeah. So this is the verb we are using. So the conjugation of this verb will be ish, will be könte, do will be köntest, then er, sie, and s will be again könte, then wir, sie, and the big Z is könnten, and ihr will be köntet. So to whom you are using? Normally, we will talk when we don't know that person always in the Z form. That is the formal address we give. So how do we use? Verb in the first position. Always when we are requesting a person, there is always verb in the and it is more of a yes or no question, but request. And also polite. So könnten Sie bitte mir. So this is how we use, or könnten Sie bitte mir helfen or whatever. So this is the way you start the sentence and put a question mark. Your partner, if he wants to help you, he will say ja, gerne. Otherwise, no, and he will give answer. No, I don't have that, or my cycle is also punctured, or whatever. Yeah. Or nine, if he like don't know what to say, nine, tut mir sehr leid. So he can also say, tut mir, he doesn't want to like say what is the problem, then he can say nine, tut mir leid. Or if he's like, well, he's able to speak, he or she, you can give the reason as. Okay, coming to the point here. So I will ask my partner, könnten Sie bitte mir bis Postamt nehmen? So can you please take me till the Postamt? Nehmen, fahren, oder ja, mit mir kommen. So könnten Sie bitte mit mir bis Postamt nehmen? Oder könnten Sie bitte mir bis Postamt nehmen? Oder könnten Sie bitte mit bis Postamt fahren? See, drive. Yeah, that is one way. Okay. Then taxi. What kind of question can you ask a taxi? Now you have booked for a taxi. That is all your imagination. It need not be the same question what I'm asking what. So whatever is your imagination, this is imagination, but the speaking part should be correct. The usage of the grammar should be correct. Yeah, now I have booked for a taxi. You are requesting the taxi person to come to pick you up. Yeah, then how do you use? Könnten Sie bitte mir abholen? Yeah, ich habe ein Taxi hier gebucht. I have booked a taxi. Then the taxi fellow will, yeah, ich komme gleich. I am coming now. Then that is how you request the taxi person. Then here, again, swimming is verboten. This swimming is avoided, prohibited. So you can say, darf ich hier schwimmen? You can also say, könnte ich hier schwimmen? Can I swim here? But you have a better verb than könnten here. Not always you need to use könnten. Not required. Depending on this thing, you have a better verb here called dürfen. So, am I allowed to swim here? Darf ich hier schwimmen? Nein, Schwimmen ist verboten. Swimming is not allowed here. Okay. Then you are going to the restaurant and paying the bill. Könnten wir hier bitte bezahlen? So could we pay the bill? Könnten wir hier die Rechnung bezahlen? Ja, gerne. Das macht 98 € sehen. So that makes the Kellnerin will say 98 euros and 10. Yeah. Then you are coming to the next question. You got a card with Schlüssel. So, hallo, ich habe mein Schlüssel vergessen. Könnten Sie bitte Ihr Schlüssel mir geben? So I have forgotten my car key. So could you please give your key so that I can drive? Ja, ich möchte nach Hause gehen. Ich habe meine Schlüssel vergessen. Könnten Sie bitte mir geben? Darf ich nehmen? Ja, your partner will say, ja, hier bitte. Oder nein, ich habe auch das Zuhause vergessen. I have also forgotten. That giving or not giving is up to the partner's this thing. Yeah. Now you can say with the shoes, you can, what kind of idea, then you should get an idea. You can say, hello, my shoes is kaput. My shoes has become damaged. So, könnten Sie bitte Ihre Schuhe geben? Ich muss bis Geschäft gehen. So I have to go till the shop. Can I order? Könnten Sie bitte Ihre Shoes leihen? So can I borrow your shoes? Leihen. So the first position will be the Höflichkeit, that is the verb, könnten, and the last will be the other verb in the end. So there should be in between with preposition, without preposition, the subject, the object, not the subject, the object, the indirect object, whatever you are putting, you can put it. Yeah. So first will be the könnten or dürfen, depending on the sentence and depending on what. So it need not be always könnten. So as I said here, am I allowed to swim? Darf ich? Yeah. So he will give the shoes or he will not. That is up to him. Then coming to this, you are in the vacation, you are reading in this thing. So you are like enjoying. So your partner will ask, könnte ich bitte das Buch leihen? So ich möchte etwas lesen. Ich habe kein Buch. So giving or not giving is up to you. Or you're eating some food, or then he will ask you request for the food. Kann ich bitte das haben? Yeah. Okay. So now you are thirsty. Say think that this is the water bottle. So you are very thirsty. You are asking your partner. Ich habe so viel Durst. I have lot of thirst. Könnten Sie bitte mir ein Glas oder ein Flasche Wasser geben? So can you give me, could you please give me a bottle of water? I have so much of thirst. Here bitte, you will give. Yeah? You have to show. Then coming to this seems to be like money. Then you say you have forgotten your Geldbörse, you have forgotten your money, your wallet. So you can ask your partner to give some money for the travel ticket. Okay, so hallo, ich habe mein Geldbörse zu Hause vergessen. So I have like forgotten the money purse at home, wallet at home. Then könnten Sie bitte mir 20 € leihen? So could you please lend me 20 euros? Ich muss die Fahrkarten kaufen. I have to buy the travel tickets. Yeah, your friend, if he has money, he will give. Here bitte. Oder nein, ich habe auch kein Geld. I don't have also money. Yeah, ich habe nur 10 €. Kann ich bitte? Yeah, I have only 10 euros. So can I give that? Yeah, you can take if you want. Then, coming to the next one. This is termin on Donnerstag. You want to postpone the termin, or today you can't go for the appointment. So you can ask them to cancel today and give a new appointment. So how do you ask? Hello, and tell your name. So ich habe einen Termin am Donnerstag 18 Uhr. Ich kann, tut mir leid, leider ich kann nicht kommen. So können Sie mir noch einen Termin geben? Könnten Sie mir noch einen Termin geben? So once you are telling that today or that is on Thursday, I have an appointment. So ich habe einen Termin am Donnerstag 18 Uhr. Leider, tut mir leid. Leider kann ich nicht kommen. Unfortunately, I cannot come. Tut mir leid, I'm sorry. Könnten Sie bitte noch einen Termin geben? Once more. Noch einen Termin. Once again, another appointment. So, ja, gern bitte. Kein Problem. Das ist uns kein Problem. So, that is not a problem for us. We will give. If you don't have an appointment, tut mir leid. Leider haben wir keinen Termin diese Woche. So, unfortunately, we don't have any appointment this week. So, können Sie nächste Woche kommen oder am Montag kommen? So, anything. It's up to the partners. Yeah, this one. Then the last one is, see, eating and drinking here is again verboten. So, I am using dürfen, I am using könnten. Anything I can use. Könnten Sie bitte hier nicht essen? Hier essen ist verboten. Man muss nicht hier essen. Darf man nicht hier essen? Oh, tut mir leid, ich weiß das nicht. So, sorry, I don't know. So, or you can also say, kann ich bitte hier, kann ich hier essen? Can I eat here? Nein, das Essen hier ist verboten. Darf man hier nicht essen? You are not allowed to eat. Yeah, so again, using dürfen or kann or könnten. If you are not requesting, you are asking a question, you can of course use kann. Kann ich hier essen? Can I eat here? Kann ich bitte hier essen? Can I eat here, please? That is also yes, accepted. Then here is Bahnhof. So you are running late. Your train is at say 8 o'clock. You're already, it's 7:30. You don't have your vehicle. So you're requesting your partner to like take you till the Bahnhof. So, könnten Sie mir bitte bis Bahnhof mit dem Fahrrad? Könnten Sie bitte mir das? Yeah, your partner will say, ja, gerne. Otherwise, your partner will say, nein, ich habe so viel Arbeit. I have like too much of work. Or ich muss so viel Arbeit erledigen. Yeah. So, these are the different tiles for expression. Tile 1, tile 2, and tile 3. So, if you go with the rules of writing the sentence, so one can easily, one should understand that when you are forming a sentence or when you are like saying a statement, the verb always has to be in the second position. Always in the second position. So das Verb kommt am zweiten Position. Then mostly tile 2 and tile 3, this is yes or no questions or so 1, haben Sie Zeit. See, where is the verb here? Verb always in the second position. So if you're forming a W question, so you have to, okay, or was machen Sie am Wochenende? So what do you do on weekend? What do you do on weekend? So in these two, you have observed the first position will be the W question. The second position will be taken by the verb followed by the subject. Here, if I'm not writing Z, always not necessary that I always write with Z. It can be also with second person singular du. So, was machst du am Wochenende? You can also, that's all. If you are very clear with the conjugation of the verbs, then happily you can use the do form. If you're not certain with the conjugation, then Z is the formal is a better choice here. Then similarly, if you are using yes or no question, so I want to ask here, haben Sie Zeit am Wochenende? Do you have time on weekend? Ja, gerne. Was machen wir? Wir gehen ins Kino, ja? Then Your partner will say, yeah, gern, definitely. Oh, nine. Leider nicht. Unfortunately, no. Tut mir leid. So, when you're writing a sentence, the verb has to be, see, we are gehen in skino. Where is the verb? The verb is coming in the second position. When you're making a W question, the verb is the second position. First will be the sub, that is the W question, any verb. Any W question. Was, wann, wie, wo, woher, wessen, wie viel, wie alt, wie lang, yeah, wie weit, all these. Huh? So, was machst du am Wochenende? Was machen Sie? Wann haben Sie Zeit? So, ich habe am Wochenende Zeit. So, so again, the verb in the second position. If it is a yes or no question, haben Sie Zeit am Wochenende? Or trinken wir Kaffee trinken wir Kaffee? Ja, jetzt? Or am Abend? Yeah. So, trinken wir am Abend Kaffee? So, trinken wir Kaffee am Abend? Ja, gern. So, where is the verb? Again, the verb is in the first position because my answer is either yes or no, followed by my answer. Ja. Ja, gehen wir gern? Nein, ich habe keine Zeit, oder? Gehen wir morgen? Tut mir leid, leider nicht. Ich habe viel Arbeit. Ich muss viel erledigen. Ich muss etwas erledigen. So you can say anything, whatever you want to. Yeah, this is all about the speaking part of the exam. Yeah, any questions here? So we have like in A1, we have like a lot of things to cover. So that is one, we start with the cases. So you should be very clear with the cases, the nominative, yeah, the accusative, the dative cases, then usage of the prepositions, accusative prepositions, dative prepositions. Yeah, you should know that very well. Then forming W questions and the rule, yeah, W-Fragen. Then if you have to talk about the imperative statement with Z, it has its own way like Z, and for do or for ear, the application of the verb. So if suppose you're using the application, so of using this gehen verb, so gehen Sie rechts. So go right. Then if you're using for do, it is geh rechts. Go right for do form. If you're using for ear, get rechts. So you all go right. So imperative statements also plays a major important. So what you have learned, you have to try to apply all of them in this speaking exam and as well as with the writing exam. So whatever you have learned, mainly you have to understand the gender, connect it. If you are connecting with the prepositions, you should know how to connect with the cases, whether it is like nominative doesn't have any prepositions, but accusative or dative prepositions also plays an important role while speaking or writing. So all this should be properly used. Yeah. Okay, any questions here? Anyone has any questions? No questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Everything got an idea how the expression exam goes with?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you guys learning German, or are you going to appear for the exam, or?
Ma'am, learning German, ma'am.
Okay, here at the same institute?
No, ma'am. From just free apps like Duolingo and attending the webinars of the Indian Institute.
Oh, okay.
Because right now I'm currently pursuing my internship, medical internship.
Acha. Okay.
That's all.
Okay. How about the others? Are you all learning German, or are you all from? Going to write the exam? Okay. Okay, guys. So any questions you can ask me. Otherwise, we will stop here.
Okay, hello, good afternoon. I'm from Nigeria, so I've started learning German back up a couple of months. I even go far. Currently, I'm studying on A2, but actually a lot
Sorry, I
in that.
didn't get you, Ismail. Sorry. Can
Yeah,
you please?
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
I, yeah. I'm planning to write the exam maybe, but me, I'm planning for B1. But actually, I have learned a lot from the German language because I have started learning it since almost last 4 months, but the learning is not too much because I have so many things. Currently, I'm working, so there is too much stress on. So still,
Okay.
I'm learning to see I'll be able to learn to get the B1 around maybe next year or March or April.
Okay. Okay. So have you learned all this, the rules and all this in your while learning?
Yeah. Yes, the only problem I have regarding to that rules, how to make a sentence, because something that is confusing me, like the way their sentence is structured, sometimes it's really complicated, but I'll be able to understand the whole sentence. Like if you talk, I'll understand. But for me to make the sentence, that is the thing that will make me difficult.
Yeah. To make sentences
I
is very difficult.
Yeah, because I used to watch their movie and understand everything. Like if you take they have their movie like is it Nico Beck. That movie I watch A1, A2 up to B1. I understand everything. Everything inside the movie. But for me to be able to speak fluently for that is the case. But I'm trying every day. I'm trying to make like now I can introduce myself, so many things. So
But
still I'm looking
writing,
for
the writing is difficult for you.
Yeah, no, even the writing itself. If you tell me the words, I'll be able to write it because I understand the alphabet, how you speak, how you pronounce it.
Okay.
But only that making sentence like that, present tense, past tense, yeah, that one is giving me a headache.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Thank
Okay. Good. So all the best to all of you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So if you're going for the exam, prepare well. Yeah. So
Yeah.
shall we? Yeah. I think we can stop here. Huh? Okay. Tschüss. Dann alles Gute.
Okay.